Welcome back to Reality with a Twist. I'm Ben.
I'm Gabriel.
I'm Gunner.
I'm Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Gunner.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Gunner.
Hi, guys. Hi,
Hi,
Gunner.
Dylan.
Hi,
Hi,
Gunner.
Ben.
Hi.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Jeremy. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Jeremy's not
yes.
here today,
Let's-
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about that. He is busy with some other
Fired.
things.
He's
He got
fired.
fired.
Yes.
No, not really. Jeremy was just busy with some things for today's recording, and we saw it best to just keep moving forward and record this episode, so that way you, the lovely listeners and viewers, can have your weekly content as scheduled.
We are trying very hard to do weekly podcasts, and who to thunk finding time for 5 people to record is kind of hard. But we're gonna keep on trucking with it.
We sure are. All right. So, as mentioned in the end of the last episode, before Gunner's mini twist episode,
Yes.
I mentioned we're going to be doing some improvising. At the same time, we're going to be learning about improvisational theater, more commonly known as improv. So, I think I'm just going to get right into how this is going to work. So, I've prepared for each of you boys an improv quirk.
Okay.
And as we're learning about the history of improv, as well as its many uses and benefits, you're all going to be playing the quirk that you've been given to the absolute best of your ability.
Okay.
And the reason that you'll need to play your role well is because you're also all going to have somebody assigned to you who's going to pay attention to you and then guess what your quirk was at the end of the segment.
I like it.
So, yeah, you don't want to make it too obvious, but you definitely still want to try to do it as best as you can. I want you guys to try to maintain your roles throughout the whole segment, but don't worry too much about trying to get in your words wherever you can, because I will be giving you guys your own moments to talk about, just to show off your own quirk. So,
Okay.
And remember,
and
fellas, one rule about improv: no no's, yes ands.
What he said.
What does that mean?
You never say no. You continue with yes and.
Okay. Did you take an improv? Oh, you were in theater.
I was the vice president of the Thespians, Gabriel.
Sorry.
I
Sorry,
did
Dylan.
improv classes for a while.
Oh, really?
No, that was just improv.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, Ben. Man.
You know me.
Now do the same bit, but if you were a dog.
All right. So as with many of the recent Our Wet episodes, there will be a punishment at the end for the loser.
Oh, no.
And I've got to be honest with you guys, it's probably going to be the worst one on the show so far. So we are going to have a little bit of a trade-off, though. It's going to be a fun episode, but also a very risky one. And
Okay.
because it's such a bad punishment, I'm going to let you guys choose how the loser is decided out of these two options. So, number 1, you can all vote anonymously on who played their role the worst, hence the loser. Or you can all vote on who played their role the best, and then the winner chooses the loser.
Okay.
What
I
do
say
you guys want to do?
I vote for anonymous votes for the loser. I think that'll be a little bit better.
I second that.
I guess I'll just go with it.
All right, so you definitely want to play your role well, because if you don't, then you will get a very bad punishment at the end of the episode.
Fair. Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready to find out what role you will be playing?
I do.
I
yes.
I would love to.
I'm so ready for this.
Okay.
I've been improving that my name's Dylan Wiley the whole time.
What? You're
not-
too committed to the bit.
I'm going to send you guys direct messages through Discord with what your role is.
Through Discord. Can you text mine? I'm screen recording my Discord right now.
Oh
Dang
my
it. Okay.
gosh.
Everything is about you, isn't it, Gabe?
Yep. And it'll stay that way. This podcast should be called Gabe with a Twist.
All right, so you guys are all ready with your quirks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to be talking about improvisational theater today, talking about the origin of it and some of its benefits.
Okay.
So to get into it, we have to start out with the origin. It was actually first seen all the way over in Italy as part of a comic work known as the Italian Farce of Africa, 391 BC.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gunnar.
I was gonna say from like talking with like Jeremy and Dylan, they said it rooted out from France and England from drama.
Well, that's not what my sources say. I appreciate the input, but okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on.
Nope, we are not.
Stop laughing.
Knock it off.
All right. So the beginning of improv was over 2,400 years ago. This Italian farce was completely improvised and made up of a lot of horseplay and puns. Did you guys imagine that improv would be
Stop.
that old?
Horseplay.
Guys, I'm freaked out.
All right. Let's just move on then. So
Why do we have to move on?
Stop. It's nighttime. I'm creeped out. Stop now.
Gabe, you are not creeped out.
I am.
No, you are not.
You guys are creeping me out more and more.
All right, guys, we need to continue here. So, bringing things a whole lot closer to current times, theater directors in the 1890s could be found using improvisation as a training and rehearsing tool for actors in plays, which is something that is still actually done to this day. Personally,
I promise you it's not. I promise you nobody does that anymore.
Personally, I think improv is a great way to keep practicing a straight face and keeping your composure under the stress of people watching you and expecting you to act while also seeming natural.
I'm really going to have to disagree with you right now.
Well, that you are. Improvisational theater became more of an official thing in the mid-1900s when Viola Spolin...
Viola!
Yeah. She was an actress, director, educator, and author. She published a book, Improvisation for the Theater, which outlined specific methods and techniques in improv. She's actually known as the mother of improvisational theater. I genuinely
She's
didn't
not.
know.
I heard otherwise.
Well, I personally didn't even know that there was a mother of improvisational theater until doing my research for this episode.
Research.
Probably because there isn't one.
She also created what is known as the Theater Games, which is the original inspiration for the iconic TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway?, which is basically what we're just doing right now.
That's honestly a good idea. Like, whose line was it anyway?
It's actually a really bad idea.
Could say it was a good idea that just went wrong. Dylan, I remember you bringing that up to me. I came up with this idea for the episode, and then you were just like, so we're just doing Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I kind of forgot that was a thing.
Yes, it's a very, very popular show. I watch it on YouTube sometimes because it's obviously very funny.
YouTube.
I don't. Okay.
I don't believe you. I've never seen you watch it on YouTube before.
I haven't either, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I'll typically watch YouTube around you guys, so I guess that's typically normal.
That's a fair point.
It is not.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about some of the benefits of doing improv. I didn't know this episode was going to be this chaotic. So, according to Kristen Kruger...
According to who?
I said it, Gunnar. According to Kristen Kruger from the Journal of Mental Health...
Who's that? It's not a real person.
Dylan's dying down there, and we just keep going on with the episode.
No, I'm good.
Training in improvisational theater is widely available as seen as a popular and entertaining activity. It is also believed to produce a variety of psychological benefits. It is associated...
I don't... What could it do?
It is associated with reductions in anxiety and depression in adult psychiatric patients.
Adults.
Yeah. As well as reductions in social anxiety among adolescent public school students from a non-clinical sample. So Gabe, obviously in today's world, mental health is a very serious aspect of day-to-day life. So what are your thoughts of the use of improv activities to improve mental health?
They're freaking hilarious.
They are not.
But I can't stand to stay there very long because So I'm really good at this. Okay, so I'm really good at improv, and the second I get on the stage, I can't stand it anymore. The second I start hearing the roar of the crowd, I'm gone. I can't stand. Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of you guys too, because I think I've made it known where I am and who I am, but you guys really obviously don't care. But it's kind of funny. Stop. I'm gonna minimize the. I can't. Ben.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you for the response and the feedback, Gabe. So some of the most common and well-known benefits of improv include improved confidence, quicker thinking, improved public speaking, boosted creativity, and decreased stress and anxiety. Which is supported by the scientific literature, as we have just discussed. Now, we can't have an improv episode without an improv scenario. So we're going to put your guys' improv and acting skills to the test in a very brief act. I'm going to act as both the narrator and myself in the scenario, so I'm going to have you guys just follow my lead. What?
Nothing.
Okay, gotcha. So the scenario is, it's a boys' night. We've all gathered at Gunner's apartment to catch up and spend some quality time together. Enter me. Hey Gunner, I see I'm the first one here. I really like what you've done with the place.
No, you don't. You're lying.
No, I really like it. I think you've tidied up well, and it looks nice.
I don't believe you. I'm going to have to disagree. I think it's tidied up bad.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I didn't.
No, you're not.
I didn't mean to offend you.
Guys.
Well, anyways, Gabe said he was going to be coming like an hour early, but he's still not here. I really hope he's okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
You're not
Yes,
here
Gabe?
yet, Gabe.
Oh.
Oh,
You're not here yet.
Sorry, was just making sure the car was okay to drive. Just knocking on the tires.
no, you weren't. You're lying. I can't believe you.
You good, Dylan, by the way?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, just checking.
When did Dylan get here?
No, okay. All right, we're going to restart this. All right. So anyways, Gunnar, Gabe said he was going to be coming like an hour or two early, but he's still not here. I really hope nothing happened to him.
I bet something did.
Well, that's kind of an unfortunate way to think about Gabe. I mean, he's our friend. We should really care about what happens with him, right?
Nope, we shouldn't.
Okay. Anyways, enter Gabe.
Hey, the car was
Hey,
good.
Gabe.
The car was bad, obviously.
Ben, you card. I'm gonna leave.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh. Anyways, I'm not doing so well lately, boys. My car broke down.
You're doing fine.
Your car broke down, dumbass.
I recently got fired. I've just been on a downhill spiral. Lately.
Yeah, you would be. Classic Ben.
Enter Dylan, wearing nothing but a WWE belt around his waist. All the boys start laughing hysterically.
Let's go. I mean, come on, guys. I love this title. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Oh,
That's not around your waist.
I had to take it off my waist. It was getting too heavy.
You're also wearing clothes. That's
Dylan in clothes.
I mean, you want me to take
imagine.
them off? I mean, I wouldn't mind taking them off. I mean, would you guys like to see me take them off? I mean, I personally like that. What are we drinking?
Water.
no.
What is it then, Gunnar?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm good with having whatever, you know. I mean,
What happened? Hey, did someone turn on the heat?
No.
actually, I did turn on the heat.
Ben turned on the
You did
heat.
not.
Would you mind to turn it? You wouldn't mind turning it
Hey,
down. So.
Dylan, are you good? You're acting like a silly little goose, and I can't help but chuckle a little.
No, I'm all good,
Dylan doesn't look okay. I mean, I think we should probably get him to a hospital or something soon.
No, we shouldn't. He's fine.
Dylan, goofy ass. What do you stand up straight? Dylan fell.
Dylan. Dylan, are you okay?
All
right, that's the end of the scenario.
What happened? Does our bit end? Can we stop
Yes.
improving?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Now is the point where I'm going to assign each of you to
Okay.
somebody, and you're gonna guess what that person, what their quirk was. So, Gabe, you're going to be guessing for Gunnar. Gunnar,
Okay.
you're going to be guessing for Dylan, and Dylan, you're going to be guessing for Gabe.
Okay.
Let's just go in that order. Gabe, you can go first. What was Gunnar's quirk?
I believe Gunnar was extremely combative and disagreed with everything that everybody said, and was very, very not defensive, but combative. I'll say the word combative. Yeah. Very disagreeing.
All right, Gunnar, would you like to read what your quirk was?
Sure. So I have to disagree with what everybody says.
There you go.
Yeah. And there wasn't much opinion to disagree with, so I just had to start refuting facts.
Yeah, actually, improv was based in Spain. No, it wasn't.
I like how it
Reading
started.
Scientific literature.
I like how it started with you being like, I consulted with Jeremy and Dylan, and no, that's not how. And then it ended up just you being like, no, he probably died. No.
All right, Gunnar, would you like to guess what Dylan's quirk was?
All right, so Dylan kept fluctuating between like being really anxious and like almost like he was having a panic attack to like being perfectly fine and a little uncomfortably outgoing.
Is that the final
Okay.
answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Mind if I read it out now?
Absolutely.
All right. My prompt was that I was slowly dying over the course of the seconds. I go from being totally hyper and energetic to taking my last breaths. So if you saw, like, at the beginning, like, I was, like, you know, kind of, like, doing this.
Yeah.
It's a very much more video for the video viewers. I was, like,
Yes.
kind of popping up and down, and then, like, I was just, like...
I saw him grabbing tissues in the background.
I was, like... looking at my pill bottle.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And then, Dylan, would you like to guess what Gabe's quirk was?
Man, okay, so, like, my thought... yours is, like, oh my god, Gabe, you're, like, so funny, but I think what your whole gimmick was is that you just, like, made, like, really, like, bad jokes almost, and you found, like, really some of the dumbest things funny, and then, like, when the group would, like, kind of, like, start catching on, be like, haha, you got really paranoid, and you're just, like, you had to, like, shut down the whole thing because you were afraid of, like, something out of your control. And
All right, let me. Can I read mine off?
Yep.
Okay. You constantly laugh at inappropriate and unnecessary moments. However, you're terrified of other people's laughter. The louder the laughter, the more it scares you, but chuckles don't affect you as much.
Whoa. All right. Ben, why are theirs so layered? And mine's, I have to disagree with everyone.
the typical bit that we always do.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it was all up to your guys how you played it out. I liked it, Gunnar. I thought it was very funny.
Oh, shucks.
That's the issue, because I think you guys did great with your.
I know. This is, like, really hard, honestly.
See, I almost want to change my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I almost want to change my answer to vote the best, and then the best chooses.
Yeah,
But
I was about to say, like, I kind of want to vote the best, and then the best can just choose who they didn't like the most.
yes,
So what determines the best? The one that made their improv, like, easiest, or, like, or that played it off well? Or the one that hit it the best?
Yeah, so you guys will vote for whoever played their quirk the best.
okay.
So if you guys want to go ahead and send me a text
Okay.
of the name of the winner, then that
So-
person will be choosing the loser.
We're all good with voting the winner. Everybody's on board with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing improv right now where I'm singing the Jeopardy
We have a winner. The winner of the improv episode of Reality with a Twist, who will be choosing the loser, is Gunnar Johnson.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Woohoo! Good job, Gunnar.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. No, this is too much.
It's like you just won a Tony.
No, go speech.
Yeah.
Speech, yeah.
No, like, it's too much to choose the loser.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna have to go with Ben, because I still don't know what your improv
Yeah,
act
actually,
was.
I really just didn't really catch on to it at all.
Yeah,
You didn't
I
really,
wasn't really
you didn't
sucked
really,
in.
explain it
you know.
either, to be frank.
It felt like you were reading off a script.
Yeah, it felt like I was watching an
It
improv
kind
act.
of like
if you know
just,
what I
it
mean.
kind of like
I
just
didn't.
ruins the point of what improv is at its core.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go with Ben.
Very good decision.
as much as I would like to do that, the rules clearly state you've got to choose
Oh.
who
No, you know,
played
I know what his role is now. He's a really bad host.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
I never would have guessed that. It makes a lot more sense now that you said it, Dylan.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Ben.
The rules. It's just not in the handbook.
Not the employee the reality
Dude,
with
the improv act's over.
Stop now.
Oh, all right. for real.
You could always leave it up to chance if you
flip
really
a coin,
can't do
honestly.
Okay. We're gonna have Siri flip a coin. Gabe, you're gonna be heads.
Okay.
Dylan, you're gonna be tails. If it lands on your side, you are
Tonight's
the
biggest
loser.
Guys, I'm very
I am
nervous. I'm
extreme-
genuinely
Hey,
very
Siri.
nervous.
Oh
Flip a
gosh,
coin.
oh gosh, here we go.
Heads.
Oh god dang it.
it. So it's Gabe.
Yeah.
Well, Gabe, you
What is
are tonight's loser.
Mhm.
Are you ready to find out what it is?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, you have to wait until the end of the episode. I can't tell you yet.
Oh god dang it.
So
I'm
with
scared.
I am. You think you're scared? Oh god.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
All right. With that being said, that's the end of the improv segment. So
Very nice.
I guess we're ready to start moving into some of the other segments. So why
Awesome.
don't we go ahead and let's start out with some weird news.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys know, the Indy 500, which is a little old thing that the city of Indianapolis puts on
Yep.
every year, just happened day before Memorial Day, I believe.
Yeah, Sunday.
May 30th, I think, was the date. And it was a pretty hectic. Indy 500. One of the biggest things that happened was, well, we'll get into it. A tire flew off a race car during a crash in the Indianapolis 500 Sunday and hit a parked vehicle. The crash involved drivers Felix Rosenqvist. I don't even want to try that anymore. And Kyle Kirkwood. Felix went into the wall and spun out. Kirkwood didn't have much room and hit Felix while trying to avoid him. Kirkwood's race car ended up going upside down and skidding on the track, kicking up sparks, as seen from his in-car camera. A tire, this is the important part, a tire also came off during the crash, careening towards the stands. Oh no, that's what I would think if I was a fan in the stands. The tire went over the wall and the grandstands, but didn't end up in the crowd. So that's very important. Nobody got hurt. Instead, it hit the hood of a car parked outside. Indiana State Police Sergeant Stephen Wheels said no one was hurt in the tire incident, but God, I would be pissed.
Yeah, like I just imagine this because like all of us here, we're pushers. We've all been to the Indy 500
Yes.
racetrack. That's a long day. You're walking around that place.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hot. Like if you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
with kids, it's even worse because you're having to deal with all that. So imagine having that whole day done. You're tired. You're worn
Yep.
out. You go out to your car and it's completely totaled because a wheel
Yep.
went over the wall.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to see what the car looks like, you can look up just Indy 500 tire, and it'll show up. Sorry, go ahead, Gunnar.
So one of my roommates was actually working for
Yes.
one of the for the Honda team at the Indy 500, and he was telling me about the track and how almost surrounding the track it is completely covered by stands, and the tire happened to go in the one gap that
Wow.
there were no stands.
Wow. So the Chevy Cruze was the sacrifice, but it's a good sacrifice. I'm glad no humans got hurt. And actually, Dylan, I've never been to the Indy 500. As long as I've been a Hoosier, I've never once
Really?
been to the Indy 500. Yeah, but anyway, this story does have a happy ending. So Kirkwood and Rosenqvist, I tried one more time, were able to get out of their cars under their own power. The race was red flagged as a result of the crash. One of many red flags during that race is what I hear. But Robin Matthews, who is the unfortunate victim of the tire, basically just got a new vehicle out of it. According to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway spokesperson, Penske Entertainment will provide Matthews a new car. The incident occurred with less than 20 laps, so he made it 480 laps of that race completely fine. Was super tired, ready to go home, and then the last 20 laps, his car got
Made it
completely totaled.
180.
Sorry,
He said he made it 180 laps. It's 200 laps.
because it's 500 miles.
It's 500 miles.
But yeah, so he Penske Entertainment's just gonna give him a new car, and they're gonna give him a new Chevy. So good for him, but that still sucks. I'd rather just not go
And
through that.
I
in
looked
first
up the
place.
car. I actually remember seeing this on TikTok, like the car and like people hiding it, but I didn't realize it was for the Indy 500. I thought it was for another racing event.
Yes, that's crazy. But
All right.
that was from Fox 59 here in Indianapolis, and also Indy Star. I'll link both of those in the description.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely some weird news, some local weird news, in fact. How about, do we have a Roblox game of the
What
week?
about Gunner Struck Facts? That typically goes after weird news.
Well, this week Ben and I have a joint legal and drug fact.
Okay, then I'll
So-
I'll do my Roblox game of the week first.
Okay, good idea.
Yes. So I've been kind of busy with some things, but I was kind of worried I wasn't gonna have a Roblox game for this week until literally 30 minutes before we started recording this episode. I found a little game called Twisted. Twisted
Okay.
is a actual simulator game, not like the typical simulators you see on Roblox. It's actually like simulating real life, where you can act as either an EMS, a civilian, or a storm chaser. Because this game is all about tornadoes.
Ooh.
The game evolves around either being a storm chaser, an EMS, or a civilian, and just going through your life and surviving any tornadoes that happen to come across, because you're in a little rural area of the world. And these tornadoes can range, obviously, from EF1s to complete EF5s that ravage cities. So if you're a storm chaser, your job is to set up probes to record how powerful these tornadoes are to get money. If you're an EMS and you pay for that Game Pass, your job is to rescue civilians and bag up dead bodies that die from the tornadoes. And a civilian, you just simply survive the tornadoes that are in the surrounding areas that you live in. It's a very fun, immersive game, and I'd strongly recommend you go play, because this game doesn't have that high of a concurrent, and it's been out for a couple of years now. So, if you're a tornado enthusiast and you love storm chasing, Twisted is the game for you.
Absolutely. That sounds fun. I'd be down to play that. I don't even care about storms that much.
Yep,
You should.
That sounds fun.
You really should. You know
I bet.
how many storms happen in a year?
Probably like 10. Thank you very much, Dylan. That was a great Flex game of the week.
No problem.
Yes. All right. Gunnar, are you ready to start the legal and drug fact?
Well, I think you need to be the one to start it for us, right?
Sure. I'll go ahead and start it off.
Okay.
So today, what we're going to be talking about, I think it's had a couple brief mentions on Reality with a Twist before, but we're going to be talking about fentanyl.
Ooh.
So recently the DEA laboratory has found that of the fentanyl-laced fake prescription pills analyzed in 2022, 6 out of 10 now contain a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl.
More than half.
So it's it's crazy. It is very much on the rise and not slowing down. And then just a couple quick facts regarding fentanyl. Criminal drug networks are mass producing fake pills and falsely marketing them as legitimate prescription pills. So that's kind of something pretty scary to think about. And then these fake pills are easy to purchase, widely available, and can be very deadly. And they're often sold on social media platforms and e-commerce platforms. So that pretty much makes them available to anyone with a smartphone, including children. So
Wow.
it's something pretty scary to think about. So Gunnar, what do you have to say about fentanyl?
Yeah, so fentanyl is a opioid that is incredibly potent. It really takes a very small amount to overdose and be lethal. And so a lot of fake pills, commonly like Norco, Vicodin, Ritalin, Adderall, Xanax, that are mass-produced as fakes, get laced with fentanyl for its addictive properties, and because it's usually poorly done. Not saying it should be done at all, but its methods are very poor, and it causes there to be too much fentanyl, and it's a very easy overdose. So most of our overdoses that we see with illicit fake manufactured drugs are because of fentanyl.
Wow.
Yes, this is a very. I was waiting for the day you guys would actually talk about fentanyl on the podcast, because fentanyl is a very scary thing, especially for us here in Indiana, because with heroin and stuff like that being so problematic here in Indianapolis, fentanyl overdoses is also to kind of tie in with that, because I've heard many stories about people who go to like cheap motels around the Indy area, and then they have a fentanyl overdose because people leave traces of fentanyl on the bathroom towels and like the bed sheets and everything. And it's so scary how those who don't even abuse drugs or anything like that get involved with it and get their lives affected by it.
Yeah.
So it's very tragic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have kind of a controversial opinion here. I think fentanyl is kind of bad.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't think it's too useful. I don't think it's too good. People should stop now.
Yeah, as a little word of advice, please do not, especially in the rise of a lot of drug shortages, with especially like hydrocodone and Adderall, and we're even starting to notice like Concerta and Vyvanse going, bleeding into back orders. Do not turn to illicit drugs as a substance alternative, and please consult with your doctor to seek out an alternative, because like Ben said, 6 out of 10 illicit drugs that are found are laced with fentanyl, so it is not worth it.
Yeah.
And as always, if you're getting those drugs, make sure you have a prescription for them.
Yes.
A valid prescription.
Yeah, don't go one
at
of those
a valid
doctors.
pharmacy.
Yeah, don't go to one of those doctors that just like prescribe anything if you ask them. That's bad.
Yeah.
You might like it, but it's
good.
bad.
Well, thank you, Gunnar, and for the other boys for your input on this topic. So how about we move on to the local artist? I think that would be next.
Yes, wonderful. So we have a special treat for you guys today. I'm sure the longtime listeners of Reality with Twist remember some of our friends that we have featured along the way, and we will get to them in just one sec. What do you get when you combine two of our most talented local artists of the week? You get Power Couple. It's a combination of a gutter punk and the lead singer of Leisure Hour, which I don't know if you guys remember, but those are probably two of my favorite bands that we've ever promoted on the podcast. They absolutely super talented, both of them. They describe themselves as beat stick computer music on their Spotify page. And the song we're checking out today is their debut single on Spotify called Mercedes. So are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our super band single. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Buckle up.
Okay, let's go fast.
I don't want to be the one to slow you down, my baby. Let's hit the road. I hope you know. Can't wait to go, Mercedes. I don't want to tell you no, nobody does. It always shows all the places we can go. Let's hit the road, Mercedes. Let's hit the road, Mercedes. Let's hit the road, Mercedes.
Buckle up, I wanna go fast. Let's see your mom's car and have us a fantastic time. Oh, we'll blow the radio. Let's go, don't be afraid to go on. Friday night, feeling's right. Go so fast, I don't fight. No, don't you worry. I don't mean to rush you, but we're kind of in a hurry.
I don't want to be the one.
All right, fellas. What do you think of Mercedes by Power Couple?
That was that has probably been one of my favorite songs we've
Yes.
featured on Reality with
It's
a
an
Twist.
experience.
It is a combination of two very different groups.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
sounds like the very niche like California like garden rock.
Yeah.
You know, like what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I got
Yeah.
I got a few hyper pop hints, but maybe it's just because of the vocals. But I got a few
You're
hyper
right.
pop kind of 100 Gexy
Yes.
vibes from it. But I really, really, really like it.
It was really good.
Yes. What about you, fellas?
It's
What
going
do you
into the
think?
like playlist right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, this was, I have to agree with Gunny here, this was probably one of my favorites to come around here on the podcast. I really just love how the flow is of everything.
Mhm.
Great sound, literally just great sound. It also ended up in my favorites playlist.
Yes, absolutely. Ben, go. Ben, are you muted? Ben, are you muted?
Oh, yeah. I was muted. My bad.
Spitting facts.
Well, what I said while I was muted was, I like it. It reminded me of Gutter Punk, because I was really on the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, seriously, I definitely can see and hear where the two artists come together.
Yeah.
And as we've said, they're some of our favorite artists.
Yes.
And yeah, it's something I wasn't expecting, but something I'm very glad to have.
And the first time, it's kind of funny story. The first time I went to see first time I went to see Sahara, which is my roommate's band. Gutter Punk was opening for him, and the Leisure Hour, like, they were there too. And then the lead singer ended up jumping up on stage with Gutter Punk, and they were like kind of give a hint of what their new band. This was months ago. This was months before they even released their first single. So that's kind of crazy. All comes for full circle. I saw them basically their first announcement live, which is kind of cool.
Wow, that is pretty
Yes.
cool.
But big thanks to Power Couple, big thanks to Leisure Hour and Gutter Punk. I will just throw all three links in the description. You got to check them all out. Really, really talented people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you, Power Couple. Thank you, Gabe, for presenting the local artist. I guess we've come to the end of the episode, and we're kind of early for where we usually are.
Oh, yeah.
We've been going for 46 minutes.
Crazy.
So we are now at What Are the Odds?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to go first.
Okay.
Gabe,
Yeah.
what are the odds you just record like a minute, a minute long file of you just going, just like that, and then upload it to reality with a twist?
The mini twist episode 3.
Yeah.
Be really 5. It's really funny.
I'll count down.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
2.
4.
Oh, it's close.
That is so funny.
Who next?
I guess I can go next here. Benjamin,
Yes.
what are the odds that oh god, my train of thought's gone. You'll have to come back to me. I apologize.
I can go.
Alright.
You know what I just realized, fellas? I never explained what are the odds, like I usually do. Yeah, so I'll just do that real quick. What are the odds is a combination of a dare and a bet. There's an odds asker and a victim. The odds asker asks the victim a dare, and the victim gets to set their own likelihood of doing it. The higher the number, the less likely they are to have to do it. Third party counts down from 3, 3, 2, 1, and then they both say a number between 1 and the number the victim set. They say the same number, the victim has to do it. If none of our odds hit, we will do a descending odds, which is pretty self-explanatory. You will get it if we get there. Speed round.
Wow, that was good, Gabe.
Okay. My odds is actually pretty tame. Ben,
Yes.
what are the odds you have to find the first canned good you have in your pantry and eat all of it and give us a review?
I have to eat all of it.
Eat all of whatever
on
the can.
episode?
Yeah. Before we end the episode, you have to eat all of it.
Oh gosh.
I have a question about this. If it's
Yeah.
like something you're supposed to cook, is he allowed to cook it?
If it's something you're supposed to cook, then don't do it. But usually like if it's a canned vegetable, if it's like condensed soup, then just chug the condensed soup. It'll taste bad, but it won't kill it.
All right.
Oh boy. 16.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
4.
9. Ooh. Okay.
Gunner? Yeah.
what are the odds that you reach out to Power Couple on Instagram? I'm assuming they have their own Instagram.
They do. I'll put it in the description as well.
Okay. You send them a message from your private Instagram account, and you say, I know the other guys liked your song, but I didn't. I was just putting on a show.
Oh my gosh.
And just, you have to wait for them to respond before you can tell them it was an odds.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right. 25.
Okay.
I'll count down. 3, 2, 1.
17.
23. Okay.
17, 23.
Hey,
Hey,
he's like, hey, what's
with a pillow.
I love that song.
Yeah, me too.
That's honestly my favorite song.
Did you guys know Fetty Wap is in prison now?
What?
Okay, moving
What do you
on.
do?
No, yeah,
Get to the
what happened to Fetty?
It was something to do with drug trafficking.
Oh.
I got bills. I like that song.
Thanks, Gabe. All right, Dylan, do you have an odds?
Yes, alrighty. Gunner,
Yes.
what are the odds that you have to find a really crappy, scam Roblox game, and you have to genuinely record a YouTuber kid-friendly styled video for 15 and have it be 15 minutes long, a 15-minute long
Okay.
recording of going, "Welcome back, guys," and you have to
do we get to
upload that.
Do we get to
Yeah.
upload it to reality?
Of course
with
we
the
get. Of
twist?
course we get to upload it to reality with a twist. Yes.
5.
Okay.
All right, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1.
2.
One.
Oh man. So
I'm gonna have to go with Dylan's one as our descending odds.
I can, yeah, I'm down to do that too. Dylan's
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll who wants to start us off?
I can go ahead and start us off.
Okay.
5.
I'll say the number with you.
Of course.
I'll count down. 3, 2, 1.
5.
5.
It backfired.
There you go.
It's even worse because you
He's a
work
Roblox.
with Roblox.
It's the return of Mario, Dylan. It seems.
Oh gosh. Do you want a voice changer on your voice or something?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna upload it to the Sketch Launch channel. See,
of
like,
course.
there's nothing bad about me doing YouTube content and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I work for a company that isn't like us, like directly with Roblox. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Ben,
Oh
Yes.
no.
I have a before we get into what the odds are that I have to do. I have a question for you that I think I texted you. But okay, yeah, I texted it to you. I can read it aloud on the podcast as well if you would like me to.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is that so? What I said to Ben. But should I read it out yet, or should we wait? What? All right.
Wait. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Ben doesn't actually know how to read.
Yeah. Just can text to speech on real quick.
Okay, but like genuine question. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna ask that.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's up to you if you want to.
Yeah, so if you guys remember, I guess I'll just tell you guys. If you guys remember, in a few episodes ago, I got a very, very powerful token. And this token allowed me to either resurrect any odds in the past and give it to anybody, or if I got hit with an odds, deflect it and give it to anybody. So I might... I don't want to know what the odds is because I don't want to be completely cruel. and black-hearted and look somebody in the eyes and tell them they have to do the horrible thing. But I think I am going to give it to somebody else. I mean, I gotta flip a coin too. I can't actually give it to. I just don't want it. All right, who wants to be heads?
Are you talking
There's
about
three
the,
of us.
the punishment?
Yes, the punishment.
Okay.
Okay. Is that applicable? It's an odds. Is that applicable, or do I have to just keep it?
I don't know. It doesn't. Punishment doesn't seem like enough.
Well, why don't I just... This is a good time for me to go ahead and tell you guys what the punishment is exactly.
Okay.
So, the original odds that I asked Dylan, I tweaked it a little bit to make it more bearable. You have to choose 3 out of the 4 odds that were asked tonight and do them.
Oh, wow.
And you're trying to give that to somebody else right now.
Wow.
No, he since it's an odds based one, he can give one of those odds to somebody else.
Okay, but I have to do 2 of them, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll still have to
That's
do
fair.
2, and
But-
Dylan has to do his.
But I don't know if I want to use the token now that I know that. Or is it too late? I don't know.
I mean, you can do whatever
Oh
you
no,
want.
you can use it whenever.
Okay, can I get a reminder what the odds were? It was
So we have
the can.
Roblox Let's Play,
Roblox Let's
the
Play.
can,
Moaning.
Moaning.
and reaching out to Power Couple and saying I did not
Oh.
like your song.
That's just not
Yeah,
happening.
okay, yeah, I think power couple's out of the question, so I think
Yeah.
you're going to be moaning, eating something from a can, and then recording that Let's Play with me alongside me.
Okay. God.
I think you, Gabe, and I'm not saying this because I don't want to do it. But here's what I would do in this situation. I would swallow my pride and just do the 2.
Okay. And give the third one to somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. So it was.
No, I would just go ahead and do the 3.
3.
Sorry, not use your token tonight.
I don't want to eat a can of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to moan. And I forget what the third one was.
Roblox Let's Play.
Roblox. So we both just have the exact same.
No, yeah, I would just have you tag along with me.
Yeah,
We just both
okay.
do it.
So I'll obviously do that one. I'm gonna do it with Dylan. And then I guess. So what you said you tamed it a little bit. What was the original odds?
To do every single one that was said by
gosh,
every single
okay.
member.
That was the odds that I asked Dylan on that one episode. And the reason I waited until after the odds is so everybody isn't like just saying the most horrible odds
Yeah.
they could think
Fair.
of.
However,
fair.
so I was the only one that knew what the punishment was in like its original form. So anytime you guys said something, I was like crossing my fingers, just hoping, like.
I'll just do the 3. I don't want to use that token yet. I'll just do the 3. I gotta find a can of something to eat. God, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, I'll be right back.
I mean, you can find like green beans or
Okay.
something. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna cut here, but let's talk about some Gabe slander real quick. So you actually know Gabe wets the bed.
Is that right?
Yeah, he actually Gunnar and I have seen it before. He wets the bed pretty bad.
Yep.
Oh man, that's yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. That's just kind of how Gabe is.
That is definitely how Gabe is sometimes.
I
He
heard he
also
has a waterbed that doesn't have water. It's just pee. He's just peed that much.
Oh.
It took him a few months, but he finally got enough urine in there.
I heard that like he takes like Sports Illustrated magazines of like women in bikinis, and like he takes them to like the bathroom sink and then role
All right.
plays that
Wanna be
like
completely
he's
real with
swimming in
you
a
guys?
pool with them, and like
What are we talking about, guys? So this is the first can I saw, but I understand if you guys think this is a cop out. Is this one acceptable? It's a little green chilies.
I if it's the first one you saw, I'll
Yes,
believe you.
it is. It is
I'll
the first
believe
one
you.
I saw. I'll go ahead and get a can opener and get a spoon.
But anyway, like
So-
I was saying, like he takes a Sports Illustrated, like the nudie magazines, and just like takes them into the bathroom, and then like he splashes around in like the sink water,
Right.
and acts like he's in like a beach, and like he's like splashing water at like a girl, acting
Yeah.
like he's like with his friends at a water park. It's like really
Right.
sad.
That is pretty sad.
Yeah.
How did you come to know about his bathroom activities?
Well, he invited me to do that once with him, and I
okay.
said I was uncomfortable,
Like-
because it didn't seem very consensual to the nudie magazine girls.
Well, like it's weird for me because like I literally like got a text from him. I was like, "Yo, you want to go to a water park?" And I'm like, "Of course I want to go to a water park. Like it's the summer. I'm high. It's like I want to cool off." And then he just invites like me over to his house. I'm like, "Oh, we'll just like get ready at his house." He just took me to the bathroom and just starts splashing with the sink water with the nudie magazines in there. And, like I didn't really get what was going on.
I don't even know how he gets a hold of these because like I've never seen him purchase these at the store.
No,
And
I
how
don't
does
know.
he have so many nudie magazines?
I really don't know.
You guys
I don't
talking about
know
me
how-
again?
Yeah.
No. Why would we talk about you? That's rude.
So some little green chilies,
Oh.
Target brand.
All right. Well, while Gabe does that, I have to fulfill a duty as well. I don't know if it'll work this time around, but I lost an odds previously where I had to call a contact and tell him, "You're live on Reality of the Twist right now." However, last time we tried doing that, every single place I called would not pick up. So while Gabe's doing that, let's try to find a place that will, in fact, answer their phone. That is preferably not somebody that is in my immediate family because they will not answer. And let's do this. You guys got any ideas? We want to try the IHOP again?
Yeah, we can. We can also do like McDonald's or
Right, the McDonald's on Emerson.
like a Speedway or something. What? Okay, why is this the second time I've eaten a canned good on the podcast?
What was the first time?
The sardines?
Oh yeah, those. I completely forgot about that.
How are you liking them?
Actually, a lot better than I thought. They're not good, but they're not offensive.
All right, I'm currently pulling up on Google the IHOP. IGOP. It just typed in IGOP instead. That's great. All right.
international girls of pancakes.
Oh.
Boo, cootie syrup.
All right, I'm calling them. I'm calling them right now. Get ready, everyone. I can't press the call button. It's not working, guys. It's over.
Episode over.
Roll the music. Roll the outro music. It's done. It actually won't let me do it. This actually might be. It's over, guys.
It's really over.
Like it's over. All right, here we go.
Thank you for calling IHOP. In order to better assist you, please choose from one of the following options. Press 1 if you would like to place an order to go. Press 2 if you would like to find information about hiring. Did you know we offer delivery services on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub? You can order directly from any of those applications.
Pancake.
Or, if you would like to avoid delivery fees and pickup, or have your order delivered curbside, then download the IHOP and Go app on your phone. If you still would like to place a to-go order over the phone, please press 0. Press
It's playing like some really nice like music, so maybe this will be more promising this time around.
Okay.
Oh, we did it!
Back in.
Oh.
Very upbeat.
Free dance party on Reality with a Twist. About to start E-dance 2ing on your all asses.
Thank you for calling IHOP at in Indiana, on the northwest side of road. In order to better assist you, please choose from one of the
Just press
following
0
options.
again.
Press 1 if you would like to place an order to go. You've made an invalid selection. Thank you for calling
Fuck
IHOP
you.
at 3000 North
Fuck
Chatham
you.
Lane.
What is
All
the
right.
problem with the IHOP?
Yeah,
They-
for real.
Apparently they're not answering phone calls. All right, I'm going to call the McDonald's on Emerson.
There you go.
All right. Any day now, guys.
They're making burger.
Too
They
many
can't
burger
pick up the
apparently.
phone.
Oh, what the?
Jump
Called a
scare.
fax line?
McDonald's fax line.
Why the fuck you motherfuckers got a fax line?
Can you fax me a burger?
What kind of McDonald's has a fax machine?
What about Waffle House? Isn't that usually open pretty late?
Yeah, I'll go like that. Waffle House.
Oh, by the way, while we're waiting, very good mini twist episode, Gunner.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you,
very
thank
good,
you.
Gunner.
I love.
If
I
any-
want. Sorry, go ahead, Dylan.
No, I was just gonna say, viewers, if you haven't listened to that episode yet, please
Yes.
be sure you do.
Yes, I really like the wine segment. I want you to bring that back, especially when you're taking that class. I'd like to learn more about wine.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Waffle.
These are from Canada for our watchers. These are from Canada. We got these. These are over they're around a year old now.
Thank you for calling your local Waffle House. As a courtesy to our dining guests, we are limiting our to-go orders and are unable to answer the phone at this time. If you would like to dine in with us
Why?
in person,
What happened to this hospitality that these restaurants used to have?
COVID happened.
This,
They-
the fact that they're getting calls from podcasters at
Very,
12, 11 a.m.
very,
saying, you are now
That's-
live on Reality with a Twist.
I'm calling the one on.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
You can try
Who's you
Denny's
come-
after that, maybe.
No, they know him. They know Dylan.
I have one that will most certainly work out. This doesn't work out.
Waffle House is Ashley.
Hello, Ashley. You are live right now with Reality with a Twist. What do you have to say?
I'm sorry?
You are live with Reality with a Twist.
Okay.
What do you have to say to the world, Ashley?
I don't know.
Ashley, I just want to remind you, you're alive right now with Reality with a Twist. They hung up.
Poor Ashley.
You know she's looking up Reality with a Twist right now on her phone.
Oh my
Ash-
gosh.
We gotta
Ashley, if
do
you become
listen.
if you become a listener, Ashley.
Okay. I that gave me an odds for next episode. So, what Denny's was that again? I'll censor it out.
No, which Denny's? The one on Greenwood?
The one that
Or-
they actually. Oh wait, not Denny's. The one that picked the Waffle House that picked up.
Oh, yeah, it was the Waffle House on
Okay. Cool. All right, I have an odds for next episode.
So there you go,
Yes.
viewers. You got to see a lot of odds happen in this episode.
Yeah. So I did one. I'm gonna
Alright.
film that video with Dylan. We're gonna put it on the Sketch Lounge channel, and then I have to record a minute of me just going, and then put it as an episode. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Great.
It's not another.
Is that gonna be a permanent stain on Reality with the Twist Spotify?
Who cares? Yeah. It could be, and we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
All right. Well, I had a lot of fun on this episode. It was pretty chaotic in a good way, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeremy, do you have a teaser for the next episode?
Wait, guys, Jeremy's talking right now. Let him finish.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. It's 2023, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know where you're getting those takes from, man. But yeah, thank you, Jeremy, for the hint.
Yeah, we might not want to record the next episode. Okay, whatever.
All right. Well, again, go check us out on all of our social medias, on Instagram. Go to our website. Check us out there. And tune in for the next episode of Reality Choice. I'm Ben.
I'm Gabriel.
I'm Gunner.
And I'm Dylan.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you.